soldiers of God, empaths, chosen ones. I've just begun the journey on this channel and I'm exploring subject matter. I remember frequently on the other channel, because I made a video quite early on about this subject on my other channel, in my journey on the other channel, and people requested that I make a video on this. So, you know, for the people that are interested, like, keep watching. And obviously, if you're not, you don't think it really intrigues you, but you might learn something, so try and stick around. But there is a power to celibacy and semen retention. There is a very deep spiritual practice known throughout our history, known throughout the animal kingdom, known throughout even in nowadays times with athletes and so forth. Now, a lot of us have been on the journey and we've encountered toxic individuals, narcissists, psychopaths, sociopaths. Some of us have been brought into families, brought up with families in this way. Some of us have had relationships with these individuals, right? And one thing that I will say keeps you in protection is practicing celibacy and semen retention. So even if you're a female, listen, because the celibacy side of things might make you understand. And obviously for the males, harnessing your energy, harnessing your sexual energy, practicing semen retention will appeal to you. But what it is right, we do encounter a lot of toxic individuals in this life. And as we all know, like, well, I've read enough of the comments and seen from subscribers on the other channel that we've encountered some dark individuals in this life. And if we obtain the blessing, the secret in the detail of the blessing that's actually unfolded in our life, it actually puts us by ourselves for a period of time, right? And, you know, during the first days of this, you may feel lonely, you may feel you want to reach out to people, or you want a new partner or stuff like this. But I will say you end up running into the same toxic individuals, and I've mentioned this on my other channel. But what I will say to you is if you harness this energy, you can actually put this energy into other areas of your life. This sexual energy. Now, I'm not saying you need to do it for a lifetime. I'm not saying you need to be celibate for 10 years. I'm not saying you need to practice semen retention for a long time. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying for a period of time, just like animals do, animals go through a long time alone, solitary creatures, before they find their mating partner. Now, it's the same for us. We shouldn't be going out there and having casual sex with people, stuff like this, because we know if we get with another narcissist, we can be trauma bonded. Also, the negative sexual energy of the demonic soul ties, stuff like this that you encounter. Also, the rampant STD rate. Now, I'm not trying to sound like a nun or something like this, but I'm trying to say it's so not in our culture of today, and it will sound kind of alien, an alien way of thinking when I'm talking about this stuff. But what I will say is if you practice this, you will attract a mate, right? Because when you meet the individual, you've eliminated sexual activity out of your mind. So when you meet a future partner, you're ready to actually get to know the person. You want to know the person before you be inside them, you know? You want to get to know the person. You want to know about their history. You want to know about this stuff. You want to actually get to know the person. So it's good for courting, because you can explain it to this new person in your life. Look, I'm on this journey at the moment. I'm on this journey and it's up to you, but I'd rather try to get to know you as a person, enjoy the time dating, enjoy the time going out, playing mini golf or whatever you do, crazy golf, or going to the cinema or whatever it is, man, little dates and stuff like that, little days out and that. And you know what I mean? you can enjoy yourself like that. And when the time's right for you to give up on this journey and you wanna go down the path of being intimate, then you go down the path of being intimate. But this gives you a superhuman strength. Everyone is so afflicted with the power of lust. Everyone is so afflicted with the lust in this life, right? And to be honest with you, I know I'm drifting back off onto the other channel that I do. Not used to do. Sorry for those that think I'm stopping that other channel. I'm not stopping the other channel. I just felt like we need to detour a little bit with some content. And therefore it's a balance, you know, so we're moving in synchronicity, in synchronized fashion. But as I was saying, you know, people are afflicted by lust a lot. I'm not saying everyone, so I shouldn't have said all, but you know, if I be honest with you, how I got caught up with a narcissist in my life was lust. It was lust. I was young, I was naive, I met someone, I wanted to score, I wanted to be with them, however you want to call it. I don't know what terminology you use in the place you're from, what country you're from, but I wanted to be intimate. That was my goal in my mind. I was thinking like a young male who was just thinking about that. And I'm telling you, it was the biggest trap that I ran into. Oh God, you know, I don't regret it because I've learned so much. And that all of you have learned so much on this journey as well. But wow, you know, how dangerous that was. This person, these narcissists are serial cheaters. They're, you know, they have numerous partners. They have high sexual activity, you know, and there's me just not even thinking about it because I'm so naive and so dumb. They're not realizing I'm gonna actually start harboring these demonic spirits, this energy. And I remember very early in my journey, I remember I thought the narcissist might have possibly cheated or something like this. And I remember I didn't believe in God at the time. And I was going from believing them to not believing them. And I remember the first time this vocabulary come out my mouth, I said, I feel like demons are affecting me. I remember sitting there and I was very emotional, and the narcissist was trying to like caress me, sort of say, no, nothing's happened, I haven't done anything. It was just a weird thing, and I realized it was just one of those weird games where they cut off the phone, or they do these certain little actions, right? They done a little action and they changed the way they were acting, and they done it on purpose to purposely make me think they were doing something, right? It was a manipulation tactic, which I know now. But at the time, I felt afflicted with demons. Like, I did not know, you know what I mean? And I know I'm drifting back into the topic of the narcissism, but hear me out because it's coming from a different standpoint, right? I actually got an infection in my finger, right? I know it sounds like a weird infection, but I did, right? It was a nail bed infection, okay? Now, I don't know what the hell it was. I'm okay now. I don't know what it was, right? It was some, you know what I mean? I don't know, from the narcissist, right? Sorry to be graphic for you listeners out there, but I'm just being honest. I'm just expressing from my heart, okay? Now, the narcissist, this is what I'm trying to say. We encounter these dodgy individuals, and the power of practicing celibacy for you ladies out there, you know, if you meet a man and you say to him, I'm practicing celibacy at the moment, you know how like powerful that is to actually, I know you crave companionship. I know it. I'm human. I get it. But if you can articulate this for a set amount of time in your life, when you're courting, I think that's the right word, courting, but like when you're anticipating a relationship, you know, moving forward, I know you lot are still healing, but I know as humans, our eyes are still on the lookout, right? Just don't give in to the lust, don't give in to that stuff. And there's a power in it. There's a power into it. There's also numerous health benefits from practicing celibacy for a period of time, just like there is fasting and stuff like that. and there's a power in semen retention, and I'll delve into the benefits and things like that in other videos. But I just wanted to put this out there to see for the subscribers that were requesting this kind of content. And, you know, hopefully I'm not expecting everyone to agree with what I'm doing with this channel, but I'm just going to put out videos and stuff like that doesn't really align with the way that I want the other channel and the direction I want the other channel to go and the way that the channel has been going, you know. And just look into it, do your own research, just look into the power of celibacy, look into the spiritual practices behind it. It's a current theme in a lot of religions. I'm not saying you need to be a nun and go through your whole life celibate and that's that. I'm trying to say we can use this as a process, yeah, to tell who's worthy of being with us or not. You're going to filter out the crap. Someone who's not ready to wait around for you while you're practicing celibacy, someone who's not ready to wait around and be on that journey with you, and they're just thinking about they want to be with you intimate and that's it, they're not really worthy of it, especially for you ladies out there. Some male that's not really ready to wait around for you. Some male that's not ready to get married to you or engaged to you or at least make some kind of impression, you know. You know, this is what I'm saying. We've made our mistakes now. We've made our mistakes and we've made it through. We have made it through to the other side. God has molded us. That was my video earlier on today about how God molded us through the dark days. We've made it to the other side now. I know we're still grieving, but I just want to use the gift that God's given us through this process. Is the gift of being alone, is the gift of practicing celibacy, semen retention, whatever you want to call it, right? And this can be used through the process of seeking a potential mate in the future. We can't let our guard down. We need to build our walls up. We need to have protection. We need to have those spiritual glasses on, and we need to really take it seriously, whoever we let in our lives in the future. I will go back into this topic again in another version, in another way. This channel is going to be heading in the direction of spirituality, like about God, about spirituality for those that don't believe in God, but, you know, whether it's the universe, you know, things we encounter in life, and hopefully it can just, you know, harness a balance between the narcissism stuff and the spirituality. And it will be good for us to have a mixture of the content for those that are interested. You know, if you're not interested, just stick to the other channel. But if you are interested, then subscribe to this channel if you can as well. I would appreciate it. Anyway, please press the like and the subscribe button. Thank you all for your support and stuff like that. If you would like to donate to this channel, you can find the details in the description box. And if you would like a one-to-one session on narcissistic abuse or spirituality or anything like that, or even the retention journeys, celibacy, you can contact me as well. So anyway, I'll catch you all soon. Peace.